No, ma'am.
All right. Now, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
All right. So, all right, here we are. We're getting started on this quarter, and we are going to have a blast. We're going to talk. We're going to share. I love it that when you guys came on, the first caller was in there. The first student was in there, and we were talking about the Mary J. Blige and her bougie earrings and things of that nature. So I love having these. It's like we're in the classroom, but we're not. And that's what I like about these calls. We get to visit with one another in this way. So the video is on so far. I mean, the video. So anybody have any questions so far about the video? Have you been able to do that? Watch the video and answer the question? Now, you can have as many times as possible to answer that question, I believe, until you get 100 on it.
Okay.
So keep trying.
Yeah, the video was pretty nice.
Okay, great. And then we have the discussion post this week. And the discussion post question just asks you, I'm going to just go over this first. Meet your coach, Coach Gibbs. And this course was based on his leadership philosophy. So that's why you'll see Coach Gibbs a lot. I know he's an older gentleman, but you know, they say the wise are, are the people that's got the knowledge a lot of times. And then the more youthful people are the ones that can take that thing, turn it around, tangle it, and pull it out and pull it into something more spectacular. So that's what we're going to do based on each other. Yes, Joanne? Okay, I thought Joanne was trying to say something. So this week we were to watch the Strayer story, meet Coach Gibbs, and that was worth 10 points. And we were to read the coach's huddle, read about it, week 1, and the discussion post, 25 points. I'm interested in your 10 points and your 25 points, as I stated on the videos and the call that I made we had on Saturday. So I don't know, anybody want me to go through coach's huddle or anything like that? Do y'all need that?
No.
Okay, Teresa. Oh, okay. Okay, Teresa, you're the Zoom caller. Thank you, Teresa. Because we just went right in like we've been knowing each other forever and a day.
That's what good people do.
Yes, ma'am. So how was you guys' weekend?
Wonderful.
All right, good. So introduce yourself. So did anyone have any challenges with introducing yourself?
No.
Okay. So what does it mean to be a leader to you? That's the discussion question this week. And do anybody want to take a stab at that? Whatever you say, you can still use the same thing on your discussion post. So what are your thoughts? Anybody? Or you want me to go first?
Someone who
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Who going first? That's what a leader do. They step into their zone and they take charge.
And does it matter what zone Carolyn is in? Could it be the home? Does it matter if it's the home, the kitchen, the work area, the workspace, or church, or a community activity? It doesn't matter.
No, for me, I step into a lot of zones and then I want to take charges so much that I need to sit down sometime. And I've been told I'll be doing too much at times because
Carolyn, I think that's the curse of some of us as women. We will take over. We will just like, get out the way. I got this. Y'all moving too slow. Let me get this done. So yes,
that's a bit of who I am. That's who I am. I do too much, and I've been guilty of overbooking my tasks because I be taking on too many assignments, and I have to learn. I'm trying to learn how to slow it down a little bit and just focus on those things that are really important, that I really need to be doing versus trying to help everybody out in the circle.
Right. Very good. Excellent. And that leads me to why today, I was going to say this for later, why I sent out the post I sent today. Because there are so many women that do that. The reason I sent the post was to say, you know, each day, I say this each day, today I'm going to be 100 times better than I was yesterday. And when I say that, I do that to remind myself, focus, Marilyn, focus. You cannot be all things to all people everywhere. What is the goal? What is your goal today? And when I go to bed tonight, I will say, did you achieve your goals today? Did you make yourself 100 times more profitable today? And when I say profitable, that means with knowledge. Did I glean more knowledge that could potentially bring something else to me of goodness, whether it be revenue, whether it be more opportunities, things of that nature. So if it's not bringing me an opportunity, or where that opportunity for me may be one of my goals that I have on my list for today, did it do any of those things? Did I learn anything today? So I still have a class, my class that I'm taking. I still have that to do today, but I read the book. I read, I like to read a book in one setting, but I didn't finish the book. It's about a 9-hour read. So I got an hour and a half left of that book. Once I finish that, I'll write an overview of what I read and be prepared to work through it the rest of this quarter with my teacher for the class that I'm taking. And so if I'm not enhancing my learning or something, for me, that's just me. You're not, everybody is different. So I have to focus on that. Otherwise, I'll step in and do a lot of things unnecessary for a lot of people, and it's not going to make me more profitable. It's not going to increase my value, what I'm trying to achieve 100 times more, or get towards that goal of increasing my value. What about you, Teresa?
Believe leadership is someone that takes directive and can gather people together to follow those directives in a calm perspective manner, working on one accord.
Yeah, do you have to have the title of a leader, do you think, or do you think we are all natural leaders?
I believe natural leaders. We can do that at any point of time, especially women's, because I think we're motherly. So at any time we can grab hold to a situation and just take control.
Yeah, so we can use that nurturing,
right,
that nurturing mindset that we have, that we were born, a lot of us were born with, to kind of move the needle on whatever we have to do.
Right.
That's good. What about you, Lisa?
It's pretty much like taking charge of your household, because I don't work, so I'm the one that straightens up the bills and the house, and my husband just comes and hands me the check.
Ma'am, you work every day.
Oh,
so
yes, I do.
Don't ever
at home, yes.
Yeah, don't ever say that again. You are a domestic executive.
That's a good role.
Hey,
I like that name. I like that name.
You can put that down on your resume. I'm a domestic executive. As such, I'm responsible for the bookkeeping, for the management of the budget, for ensuring that resources are available in the home for the family, as well as making sure that nurturing care and medical is tended to. So I work as the HR person, I work as the accountant, and I work as the CEO and the financial advisor all in one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I love it. People think that, and I was like, oh my gosh, y'all have a huge job. Because you got more mental stuff to deal with than the rest of us that could say, well, I ain't got time to deal with that right now. I got to go to work.
True.
I got to go outside the home to work.
Sometimes I was going outside of home than being at home.
Yes, exactly. What about you, Joanne?
I knew you were going to get to me. Um, well, you already know my situation. So I think leadership is just, you just stepping up and I think I have that ability, that you just, not necessarily, I want to say take control, but be able to, get everybody involved in, I am a leader in the leadership role at work, and, I value everybody else's opinion because it's not just, it's just not me. It's to me, it's a group of people that helps me be the leader that I am. So.
You're absolutely right. So leadership in a big way is about influence. And each of us have influence in some particular area in our life, whether it be inside the home, outside the home, or both. We have those natural things that we can influence by the strengths that we hold in the various different areas we have strengths in. For example, some people, if they're inside the home, they may be better at, as Lisa was talking about, she's probably better than managing the resources of the house. And therefore, her partner respects that and make sure that as long as he knows he's doing his part outside the home, she's taking care of inside the home, which reduces probably his stress level tremendously. And affords him the ability to be able to do that. The same way at work, when we are working a job, no matter what role we have in the company, there are certain areas that we have strengths in and we have more influence, and we use those particular strengths and abilities to help the organization get through whatever project or task or whatever it is we have to do. And many would look at us for that. If we wear the role, if we have the role of leader, then the designation as manager or executive or anything such as that, then we have to go a little bit farther than what we have to do, because our leadership abilities are on display all day because we have that role as such. And so those are the things that we have to be more aware of. I'm a leader in my company because I own the company. And therefore, people are coming to me and asking questions, or outside clients are coming to me saying, what about these things? What's going on? And so I have to wear that hat and make sure I'm able to articulate and play that role, whatever role I need to play at that time. But at the same time, I know I can't play my role unless I have a great team around me, which I'm there to ensure that they get what they need. Does that all make sense to you guys? And so answering this question is just that. I know sometimes I'll make things seem so simple, but that's my goal. That's my role, to make it seem simple, to make it not seem so complex to you, that you can relate everyday life to the situation where you're learning at school. And by doing that, when you can apply real life situations to it, the knowledge stays longer with you. There's research that shows that. I'm not just saying that. Dr. Carroll just didn't pull that out of the air. And there's actually research that states that if a person can apply what they're learning or relate it to an outside situation, an everyday situation, that's great. And they would obtain or grow in that knowledge much better and be able to critically think using that new knowledge. So in a nutshell, that's week 1. In 12 minutes, that's week 1. In addition to those items that we have, those 2 items we have for week 1, I asked everyone to go ahead and buy their assessment and go ahead and complete the assessment. I think I have a call a little bit later. I'm going to get with one of the students. They said after 7 today. And so after this call, I'm going to jump on a call with them and go through that DISC assessment, because I want to make sure that there's a great understanding, and I wanted the DISC taken first, because instead of later on in the quarter, 1 is on top of your mind at this point when you purchased it. But two, more importantly, it's going to tell you a lot about you, and you're not having to guess about yourself later on. As you're going through the various exercises starting in week 2, you have something to base that on, a report that's already told you a lot about yourself, that you know now that you probably didn't know going into the class. Some people know, some people didn't. Some people have taken the disc before, some people have never taken it before. So any questions?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I came on late. Can you tell me, the disc, where is that? What is that?
That's it's an assessment code that you bought, which you're supposed to be bought the book, and then it was an assessment code.
Okay, I didn't buy my book yet. I have to go in and order my book. Yeah, okay.
Okay, if we can get that this week and that assessment code, I was asking everybody to please make sure you take it this week. And then what I'm going to do is reach out, once you tell me you've taken the assessment, I'm reaching out to you guys and going over that in a one-on-one discussion with you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and so if we can get this done at the beginning of the quarter instead of rushing, trying to do it in the mid-quarter when everything's going on. As you can see, I have 5 classes, a lot of students. So, but this class is so important to me. JGR100 is so important to me because it allows me to be able to use my skills from a coaching perspective, a teaching perspective, my PhD in leadership and all of that to really help people really do a one-on-one, which in a lot of classes, you're not gonna get that one-on-one. It's not that it's a bad thing, but in this class, I do feel as though I need to give you some one-on-one time, but I can't do that unless people take that assessment. Each of you take the assessment, and then I'm able to, and I know that you've taken it, and then I'm able to get with you and talk about it.
Okay, Dr. Carol.
Yes, ma'am.
I did buy the book thing with the disc. However, I keep getting a virtual source that says, am I sure this is what you wanted me to order?
Yeah, the assessment code.
Yes.
Yeah.
But get on. Let me see if I can put.
You want to share your screen with me?
Yeah, you see this?
Okay.
It won't let me in.
It won't?
No.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to go here and I'm gonna stop sharing and allow you to share your screen. Do you know how to say hit share my screen and then share it?
Hold on.
Anybody else having this challenge that Teresa's having?
I thought the assessment code separate. I'm gonna see, can I log into mine?
Yeah, because it's just me putting it in to try to even input it. That's what it's popping up to.
So to try to buy it or input it? Have you purchased it already, Teresa?
Yes, I go by T, baby. You are right. Yeah, so when I hit here, that's where it goes.
You may order this. Go ahead, go back to it for me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You may order this ebook from Strayer Bookstore. Okay, did you order it? You did order it.
I have the code. It won't give me a spot to put my code in.
Oh, you have the assessment code, right? Okay, and when you got an email, look in your email. There should have been something came to you in email telling you how to get to the assessment.
Okay. Okay. I will go back to that. Okay. And if it doesn't let me, then I'll set up an appointment with you.
Yes, ma'am. Because it should let you in, but the email is going to tell you how to go directly to that assessment and what to click on.
Okay.
Okay, but if it gives you any challenges, just let me know and I'll jump on a call with you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
What about you, Carolyn and Joanne? Were you guys able to get in? Okay.
I'm trying to find my email right now.
Okay.
Write this code down.
I haven't done it yet, but I will do it tomorrow. I'm hoping to have some time to do it to work tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, it takes about 10, 15 minutes to do it.
I say
Okay.
that like I think I have a lot of time to do it, but I'll get it done.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm just letting you know, it takes about 10, 15 minutes. If you spend more than 15 minutes on it, you're thinking too much.
Well, thank you for telling us that, because then we'll know.
You just go through and answer the questions, first thing off the top of your mind.
Okay. Because you
Okay.
know we will overthink some stuff.
Yeah, y'all go through and ma'am, turn that camera around. We know you got some nice looking legs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lisa, any questions you have, Lisa?
No, ma'am, not yet. I'm doing
Okay.
the same thing. I'm looking on my email.
Okay. It may have went to spam. Check your spam folder.
Okay.
So while you guys are looking, I'll just let you know. So each week, what we'll do is the same thing we did today. We'll go over any questions you have. We'll go over the discussion post and make sure that we can answer it together from input from various different people that's on the call. And then after we answer the discussion question, and we'll talk about the video that you watch, any questions you may have about that. If there's an assignment, like next week, there's an assignment, we'll go through that assignment. We'll spend quite a bit of time next week going through the first assignment. I kind of highlighted it in the video, but we'll spend time going through that assignment next week, that first assignment, so that you get, the whole point is you guys get off the phone. We'll probably spend 30 minutes on the phone together. You get off the phone, you go, you take care of that right quick, you post, you're done. I'm through with Dr. Carol for the week. I'll see her next week. Move on to the next class.
Okay.
And okay. I thought we had somebody else. I saw somebody else pop in there. Tony?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I have to order my book.
Okay.
I'm waiting for my financial everything to go through.
Okay. Is this Detective Tony?
No. It's I'm with a Shrine daughter. and that's the only thing I use the Zoom for. So
okay.
Yeah. For work we
like- use
use Teams, and that's on my work computer. So I'm on my iPad, and that's the yeah.
Okay. And so DT means
Daughter.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. See, I
Yeah.
learned something new today. I didn't know.
Yeah. You heard of the Masons?
I've heard of the Masons.
Okay, so I'm part of the Shrine.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, my ex-husband is a Mason.
Okay.
But people don't go into the verbiage and stuff. You know, y'all are like a sorority almost.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
you guys keep everything to yourself, and you know, you got your rules and stuff, and you don't discuss them.
Yeah, when okay, I'll turn on my video. So we have a background, and that's our background that's usually on it.
Oh, you were trying to hide that from us.
Well, I forgot that it was even on there. I said, "Oh shoot!" I said, "I won't say anything. I'll just wait." Yeah.
Well,
But nice to
great.
meet you.
Same
Thank you.
here. Same here. Okay. So was anybody else? Were you guys anyone able to find the email?
I found my email and I'm getting the same thing. I think it was Teresa, the vital source. I'm getting that little insert that she got.
No.
So I haven't ordered the book yet.
You shouldn't be okay. Did you order the code for the assessment?
I did order the code.
Okay. And so what did it say about the code?
Let me see.
Yes, ma'am.
It
Tanisha's
said that
raising her hand.
everything,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Carolyn.
it said that everything this management access code, and it says it's telling me that the code of these is non-refundable, but it did give me a link to respond to the code, but it just looked like it's a code.
No, click on the link.
I mean,
That's what I was about to say. I clicked the link and the access code came up.
oh,
The deal came up. I just clicked that
oh,
link.
I see it now. Thank you.
Oh, so you were able to get in there?
I see it.
Yes, I'm gonna take my assessment. So
Oh, it said welcome to Epic. That's the one you talked about.
Yeah. Say it again, Carolyn. I'm sorry.
It said
Carolyn?
welcome to Epic.
Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. That's
It
correct.
said Raleigh, and then it said welcome to Epic.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I just put the code in.
You just click on the code. Did you click on it and it brought you there, right?
Yes.
Now you just take the assessment.
Okay.
Yeah, it took you right to it.
Okay. Here I go.
Okay,
I'ma
yeah.
do it.
So you have to buy the book and the assessment comes with it, correct?
No,
Or it's separate?
that's separate. It's two separate things. I
Okay,
would
so
buy the-
tell me where to go to get the assessment. I'm sorry.
It's the same place that you go to the bookstore.
For
when you
the
buy
ebook?
Yes, the ebook, and then you buy the assessment. It's right there. It's two things. I think I sent you all an email on it. Let me
You
see,
sent
can
me
I
an
pull it
email?
up here now?
Because I go into the bookstore
Right.
and that's where the assessment is too.
It'll say, I think, I don't know if you can see my monitor really good.
I can see just you.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Let me go.
So
Okay.
this is it here. So the book is Marilyn.
The book was the 101.
The assessment code is 101. And the book, you can buy the ebook for 30. I would buy the ebook for $37.80.
Oh, okay. So both of these. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
So the assessment code is $100. Okay, got you. Got you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Okay, I just want to make sure I had the right thing. Okay,
See?
thank you.
You see how beneficial this call is?
Definitely, because I was started not to
Very
get on, and then I was like, then I was like, you know what? I'm going on. That was honest. I'm sorry.
No, I love honesty. Let's always try to be transparent. That's the way I'm going to be able to operate the most efficiently. When you guys give me direct feedback, whether I like it or
Okay.
not, I need it.
Okay. Okay.
And I can't fix what my problems or my challenges may be if I don't know what they are.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you guys were able to get in. For those of you that may listen to this recording, you have to go to your email. Once you get to your email, you click on they send you back. You buy it first, and then you click on the email. You go to the email that they sent you after purchase, and you click on the link. There's a link in there. You're going to be working with a lot of links this quarter. So you click on that link and it'll take you directly to the assessment. And as I stated, it should take you between 10, 15 minutes, no longer than 20 minutes. I give you 20, okay? To get it done, and you're just answering the questions of how what's most like you, most unlike you, things of that nature, like you would any assessment that's out there that we're taking these days. Yes, ma'am. Carolyn?
Do I have to create another password, or can I just use the same one? I'm password out.
I mean, ma'am, I can't, you do what you need to do. I'm password out too.
Okay.
But if you do want to do a basic one and write it down on a piece of paper so you know exactly what you're doing. I know what you mean, though. I can password out. But when you're on your computer, it'll allow you to save that password and I don't know if you guys use password on your computer,
Yes.
but before we go, one more thing, your phone. Let me tell y'all, last quarter, I was preaching to everybody about, make sure you use your jump drives or cloud to save your documents in. Because if once you start something, because I sent you that big package, and if you start working in that package and you said, oh, I lost it. Guess what happened to me? My computer died the last week of the quarter. And I had to go scrambling. I had to go to the Apple. I had to find me a computer. Everything was okay, but I waited till the last minute. I procrastinated. And what happens when you procrastinate? You don't win.
Right.
It takes more time through procrastination than it does if you get it done when it's right on your mind, top of your mind, to just do it. But I was able to get a lot of my files back. I was able to do my grading and everything on time for my students. And so they never missed a beat on things, but it couldn't have happened. It happened at the worst time. The computer died. I was sick the day before. I had a fever that wouldn't wait. After I went and bought the computer, I ended up in the emergency room. I was sick. I was really sick, not from the computer dying, but I had caught some bad, I had an allergy to something I got a hold of, and it just really wrecked my nerves and stuff. So I ended up in the emergency room, and the next day I was supposed to be going to Florida for a client. It was horrible. Don't do it, guys. Get yourself together, save your stuff in the cloud. Make sure you download the Strayer app to your phone as well, because with the Strayer app, you're able to answer discussion posts. And sometimes I go to notes section on my phone and I'll type my papers for my classes on there and just put it into Word document when I'm ready for it. And that's how I'm able to do my work. And in notes, or as well as Word, my arms, since I have so much typing to do, I write articles, I write books, I'm talking to clients, I'm reviewing contracts and stuff. So my shoulders get really tired and my neck get really stiff. So you'll see that I do a lot of videos back to you. Even answering your discussion posts, I may send you a video back, because I found that helps me not have to use my arms and stuff and my fingers so much. So you might want to try it. It really does work. And then the system corrects it, because I have Grammarly on my computer, and Grammarly will correct all of my writing for me. I'm telling you, I got this down pat, how to have school not be cumbersome, where you can gain your knowledge and move forward to something else. All right. So that's 31 minutes. I try to keep you no longer than 30. Sorry about the 1 minute over. If there are no other questions, we can end our call for tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Have a good evening.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.